And let's go ahead and stay right here to talk about reshaping or transform, I guess would be a better way of saying it. We'll go ahead and make sure that, well, we've got everything ready here. We've got the drop shadow, we've already got the gradient, and you can apply this to any text, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually move this text up, okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the type tool, the horizontal type tool that is. There it is right there, okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have two lorem ipsums there, okay. So, and as you can see, I've got two layers here. One is lorem ipsum, the other one is a graphic, okay, as I mentioned before. Once we use the masking tool for the text, it becomes a graphic, okay. So the difference, of course, with lorem ipsum, I can highlight and I can change it from lorem ipsum to lorem upsum, whatever that is. But in the case of a graphic, I can't do that. I can't use a text tool and just change things. Okay, as you can see, it kind of starts getting weird there. So I will undo. There we have it. All right. However, what we can do is this. Let's go ahead and click on lorem ipsum, the gradient tool, okay, so which is layer 1. Okay, actually, we may want to rename this. Let's go ahead and call layer 1 gradient tool, gradient text. And let's go ahead and call the lorem ipsum here regular text. So that way we can kind of, tell the difference. All right, so let's work on the gradient text. And what I'm going to do is let's go to Edit, Transform. And now what I'd like you to do is click on where it says warp. Okay, watch this. When you click on it, you've got all these you get a square here or a rectangle here with all these little nodes. Now watch this. I can go ahead and warp it. There it is. Make it kind of look really funny. There it is. So if you want to come up with an effect, there you have it. And kind of gets a little crazy over here. There you go. And so you can basically just do what you feel is necessary for whatever graphic you want to create. All right, so I'm going to press return to commit it, or, and then I'm going to go ahead and undo it. So go to the history, and let's go ahead and go back up one so we can actually return back to normal, okay? Or press Command Z or Control Z, depending whether you're using a Mac or a PC. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to Edit, Transform, and this time let's go to Distort. Okay, Distort. Okay, and this one I can actually now make it go kind of like angled a little bit. You see that? All right, so there you have it. Maybe I can go ahead and make one side bigger than the other. Okay, makes sort of like a nice little effect. There we have it. So it goes from bigger to smaller. Or I can go smaller to bigger. There we have it. See? Pretty awesome. And you can play around with this as much as you can. Now for the regular text, can I do the same thing? Well, let's see. Let's go to Edit. Let's go to Edit, Transform, Warp. Okay, answer is no, I can't. Or I can go to Edit, Transform, Skew. Could I do that? Yes, I can. With Skew, I can. Okay, let's go to something else. Let's go. And by the way, up here, you see this? You can actually press the checkbox to commit it, but I just pressed return. Alrighty, and now what we're going to do is, if I want to use the warp tool, I can just go to the text layer here, right click, and select rasterize type. Once I select rasterize, that means it's no longer a text, it's now a graphic. You see that? See, it's a graphic. And now I can go ahead and apply Edit, Transform, Warp, click, and now I can do the warp thing. Pretty fun. All right, enjoy it, and we'll go to the next lesson. Take care.